Good morning, everyone, and a Merry Christmas. Hope everyone is doing great this morning. Hope everybody is staying warm and snuggled up, enjoying this fine Thursday morning. Merry Christmas, Mr. Audioitis. Merry Christmas, Mr. Ed. Merry Christmas, Mr. Robin. Merry Christmas, Mr. Paul. Merry Christmas, Mr. Scott. Merry Christmas, Mr. Drummer. Hope you gentlemen are doing great this morning. I think today we're just going to kind of lay back and just do a random day of what I would be doing if I was sitting here looking at knives. Had a couple things we can talk about, but otherwise we're just going to relax, enjoy each other's company, talk knives, and enjoy the holiday. So, in my pocket last night, I had my Evo, because I figured it would make a great Christmas carry. Good morning, Co-Bunny. I had my Evo. Couldn't think of anything better to take, so I took that one last night. In my back pocket, I had my Anthem. I also couldn't think of a better one to carry. This is such an awesome knife. I suggest everyone try one at some point in their life. And I hope the one you try is as good as this one. One of the most solid feeling knives I've got. Super fidgety. And I'm impressed by the spring detent that it's got. It's super strong. Crossbar locks are notorious for having weak detent, but this is not one of them. So I had that in my back pocket, and then in my other back pocket, I had the final build that I got yesterday, which is the Wee Banter. I got this in yesterday. I got the purple G10 version, and I will show you why that matters here in a minute. But I had the titanium scales, and I was going to use them. This knife came super sharp, I'll tell you that much. Robin said he got some good ones in yesterday. We will go look at that picture here shortly. And Mr. Audioitis did some acid and stone washing. Tagged out and Some Flytanium DLC titanium. Cool, I would like to see that picture as well. So this little knife, let's talk about it real quick. If you go to Flytanium's website, what I'm getting at is Flytanium needs to do a better job on their website for idiots like me. So you can see originally these were like 90 bucks. They've gone on sale because they're discontinued, and I got them for half price, so I got them for 17 bucks. And in the description here, you can clearly see it says, get your weed banner groove on. Not compatible with OEM micarta banter or wood models. So just looking at the description there, you would think anything that was not a micarta banter or a wooden banter would work fine with these scales. Morning, Andrew. Well, that is not the case. So if you scroll down, nowhere else on this main screen does it say that it's not compatible with anything else. But if you go over here to technical specs, it says will not fit micarta banter, purple G10 banter, and banter wood models. So the one model that I got, the purple G10, would not work with these scales. Which kind of sucks because I was like, dang, I got the scales, I got to make it work. So y'all know me. I started the mod. And what I did, I talked about it and I shot a video of me doing it because I knew that other people would like to know this. Alright guys, a little impromptu video real quick. So here's the deal. I'm not going to let you listen to all this, but when you buy the purple version, it has a two-piece liner in the show side. And the little insert that they made for the back part includes two clip screw holes because the clip is reversible on the G10 model, the purple model. Well, the titanium ones, the clip is not reversible. It's only got two holes on the lock side for right-handed people. And the little insert piece was made a little smaller because of that. It didn't need that second screw hole for the clip. So they made it just a little smaller. So I figured out, I go through this whole thing. So I figured out, and on the other side, it had insert for the that front piece, one fits the front perfectly. One fits perfect. The back one, on the other hand, fits this perfectly. Titanium set of scale with the holes that are matched up. So since they did, so this piece is basically exactly the same size. So it fits into there perfectly. The holes line up perfect. The hole lines up perfect. The hole lines up perfect up here. But since they didn't need that second screw hole on this titanium version, all they did was make it a little bigger right through this area where you can see the angle. So I just took my Dremel, spent about 5 minutes on it. Regardless, I wanted to show y'all so what's going on with it. Like this here, this audio I need to knock off right here is knock off this video. I'm going to take my Dremel and knock off the corner I need to knock off, which is just this little corner right here. I'm going to keep putting it back in until I feel like G10 one fit in the titanium scales. So I will be back with that shortly. All right, guys, I am back, and I am proud to say that I got it pretty much perfectly my first try. So I held the little piece of metal. So literally the first time I went to see if it fit, with it like popped right in. And then with just a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, I didn't test it at all while I was doing it. Sanding drum. I just kind of looked at it. I worked on this first time corner right here. It was pretty much perfect. It's still hot. That's how soon I've done it. I'm letting it cool down. But as you can see, the two holes that need to line up perfectly. And now it just dropped right down into that slot. It is super hot, but I will show you. Actually, it's cooled down. All right. Whoops. So yeah, I just knocked off that corner. What I did is I took my Dremel and I just knocked off that corner that I needed to. And now, instead of catching, it drops right down in there where it's supposed to. Pretty perfect too. So anyway, so now I can use. I got it assembled, and it worked. Terrible. And now anybody that wants to use any weed banter for those titanium scales can do so. You on the video. You just need to cut off that little corner. And then it dropped right in the titanium scales. So all I had to cut out was this little corner right here, and it's just made for the second pocket clip screw. But as you can see, there are two on this side. And it went in and sat perfectly flush. Everything about it worked perfect. But anyway, thought that was a cool mod. Morning, Be Shady. So I was happy to get that mod done and to be able to show others how to do it. And I got this knife put together. So Wee Banner 20 CV blade steel with titanium scales. I'm in it for $77. So I don't think you can find them for $77 anywhere. So that was well worth it. So on the table here, I've actually got all four of them now. I did show a cool picture in the Discord, and we'll go over to the Discord to look at Robin's stuff he got yesterday. Y'all hadn't hit a like button yet, please do so. Let's get Discord loaded up. Check out what Robin posted. Where we at? Discord, properties, Discord. I paid $60 for the knife and $17 for the scales. Yeah, I got the knife for $60 on Knife Swap. Unused, basically. And then $17 for the scales. They were on 50% off, but they're $34 now. So if you did the same thing, it would cost you $94 at the moment. All right. Robin. Oh, let me real quick. Well, I don't see Robin's. Here's Audio-itis, the tagged out he did. Oh, that's a nice blade finish. Nice job, sir. You should add pics like that over in the modding channel, which is where I'm about to go to show you that I finished. Well, I thought I put them in there. Maybe I put them in general. I don't remember where I put them. Could have sworn I put all four of them somewhere. There's three of them, but oh well. Robin, yeah. Where somebody's got the Christmas knife in effect. Can't see who all these people are. Okay, that was horse smooth. Robin? Oh yeah, new knife day. Here we go. Good morning, Gonzo. Yeah, I got it, Robin. Sorry, buddy. I wasn't paying attention. So you got you a Demco, a don't tell me. Wait a minute. I know what that is. I've seen it recently. What's the middle one? The bottom of Nova Mini? Mini Nova? The middle one is something. Okay, yeah. Terramundi. Right. Yeah, cool scores yesterday for sure. I like the battle finish on that Demco. Is that a 20.5 Demco? Um, Man, where did I put that? All right, hold on, because I got a good one. Might as well share it if I got it. Then we'll talk about something else. All right, here we go. Share the Discord modding. All right, and then share Discord modding. I gotta show y'all how that knife came sometime. I got the weirdest bag of knives. But there's all four of the titanium scale knives I built this last week. So first time ever I did them backwards. I bought the scales first and then had to go find the knives. And I did pretty good sourcing the knives. But there's a picture of all four of them, and then here's the clip side on all four of them, which to me is the better side. Yeah, that's why we looked at that Ray. Merry Christmas, TC. Gonzo, enjoy the time with the family. But yeah, they all four turned out great. It was a fun little project to buy the scales for cheap. I spent with the pillar has a titanium backspacer, and for everything I spent let's see. Oh, I know where it's at. It's up here. Right here. For everything I spent 13, 15.50, 32.50, 48.50, 55.50. I spent $55 for all the scales. 55.50, and then was able to build all four of those knives. Robin, the only thing I did about the whole reason I got those knives was because I got the scales for $55. Titanium was having a half price special. I was able to get them at these crazy prices: $13 for the aluminum scales, $2.50 for the titanium backspacer for the pillar, $17 for the wee banner scales, $16 for the baby banner, and $7 for the pillar scale. So the pillar I only spent $9.50 on. So that's pretty crazy. That top one only cost me $9.50. Dang, Audioitis. Yeah, they had a bunch of Benchmade stuff at the same time I bought mine. So I figured other people would be jumping in. I sent you a link, actually. Audioitis, somewhere in here, I think in the links channel, I sent, well, I don't know where, but I swear I sent the link to you. Uh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know where I sent it. Maybe it was in general. But I tagged you in it, hoping you would see the link. Uh, what are y'all talking about? Uh, Homer? Zoo? What? Is that what y'all talking about? Parrot? Pocket check. Looks like TC had a good Christmas. Still confused. Are those the ones you're carrying today? Or are those just new knife pictures? Yeah, Homer Zoo. That's what I thought y'all were talking about. Alright, the parrot. Let's go look up. Man, I cannot spell anything today. The T-Rex. And I know I didn't spell it right. Still didn't spell it right. Yeah, I did. Big Boy Tactical. So we saw that one. What am I looking at? I don't see any body screws on that one. That's pretty wild looking. Where's the back shot? There it is. Third thing. See? This guy gets it. This guy gets it for sure. The third picture is the back shot. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Right after the video, show the back shot. Centering looked a little towards the clips, the show side, but that's to be expected. Yeah, I like that knife. Love all the detail, the sculpting, and very cool. Nice belt satin. I even like the pivot screw. Yeah, very cool. Is that the only one? I mean, there's another one. Yeah, that he seems like a good dude. If he shows the back shot his third shot. No, I'm just joking. I'm sure he's great. Contact. Let's see. I don't know if I'm following him on Instagram, but pretty sure I am. I don't see his link. Let's see. Homer Zoo, Instagram. Doesn't look like I've clicked on it before, so I'm not following. I am now. Yeah, very cool. First thing he shows is the back shot. Hey, I resemble those comments, Be Shady. I mean, I kind of resemble those comments. Which brings me to what else I wanted to talk about this morning. So I did a little bit of modding on the blade shape of the knife I was going to copy, and I added a harpoon to the back of it, and I made it a little larger, and this is what I came up with. I made some little pieces of paper that were the same size as my 2-inch steel, and this one will fit pretty easily across the 2-inch steel. I can make it as long or as short as I want, but size-wise, I wanted to get that, so I put the little harpoon on the back and changed the top of the blade shape. But this is basically the Overland X with a modified blade. So I'm going to do that one next. And then after it, I'm going to make sure to do the one that I wanted to do, which is this one with a nice wood, a nice burl wood handle. But this one will be a nice one too. It will be a hollow grind, and I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to buy a belt sander and some fixtures to learn how to do a hollow grind. But those are the next two fixed blades, I believe. I've got a 48-inch piece of steel, so I can get both of these out of. This one is almost 9 inches long. That's a big boy. And then this one is 8 1/4 inches long. So I can get both of those out of like 18 inches. And I'll still have 30 inches left. And I actually, I did one where I put it on the, and I'll adjust the harpoon when I start to make it wherever it feels most comfortable. But I started to make a little cardboard cutout. I didn't finish cutting it out. But yeah, Overland X with the thumb wrap and a little bit different blade. That'll be cool. Got a bunch of random stuff laying around on the table today. This was these are all the knives that are on the table, all the folding knives that are on the table, hidden out of view every day when y'all watch these videos. Except for the ones, I've had out, like the 4 that I made, which are, which are those 4 up there. But yeah, these just lay around over here to the side. I forgot this one was laying over there. Shipwrecked one I did. And I always keep the original bug out, the wug out, the Ozark Trail. I modded it when they first came out. I didn't like the orange, and I did a stone wash on the blade, or dark wash, sorry. Acid wash on the blade. And then my smock and all that kind of lays to the side. Yeah, I said I liked the smock so much, I got a real one. But this shipwrecked one's pretty cool too. What else y'all want to look at today? I was just talking about the glaring problem of all the knives on the table. These Cavill slips are pretty cool too with the clip. These are pretty awesome. Oh, that reminds me of something else. That wee banner fits in there perfect. I mean the baby banner, Civivi baby banner. That one barely fits. Huh. I don't know what we're talking about. Cloud Hammer. Is this a game? This thing's pretty cool with the ferro rod. Little Tucson pry bar. Still got to find somebody who wants this thing, the scalpel butterfly knife. I might just throw it in on the giveaway win. I got extra blades for it and all that jazz. I don't do the butterfly knife thing, so I got this in a bundle. Somebody else will like it. I don't know what's up with the stupid little latch. Oh, I guess it just goes there. Duh. Cloud Hammer is also sounds like a player on Halo. Alright. We got the Homer Zoo. Let's see what else is going on Instagram this morning. I'm gonna load up some more knife stuff. Merry Christmas from TC. Merry Christmas. I wonder what Sever 7. Meant to ask him how soon his knife is to coming out. I think he said February, maybe. Friction welding. Friction welding's pretty wild. Starts looking pretty cool when it gets close to actually happening. What's up with the... Oh, dang, it is spinning. There it goes. Pete. Kershaw launch. A cool one. Good old Vosteed. Mister, you get a bunch of friction welding stuff? That's pretty funny. Oh, nice. Mr. Knives Are Life. Got a Meta Quest for Christmas, it looks like. Oh, goodness. I'm glad I can't hear her. Gray beard. Yeah, that version of the SOCOM is pretty. That carbon fiber does look nice with that color. I will have to say that's a pretty good looking knife. Even though Marfion's a douche, that knife is pretty clean. What's Hinder saying?
Obviously, one of our new knives, which is, it's a new blade style. The Flashpoint, we've already released a lot of details on it, and it's proving to be a really popular knife, the Flashpoint sheep's foot. The sheep's foot blade, the new sheep's foot blade. So they're going really well. People seem to like them, and we appreciate all of you guys out there that's embracing that blade style. However, today I want to talk about the sheath, different size paddle. You really tech lock. Some guys just released it,
talk.
And
all right, sheath talk is no good. What do we got here? Nice. Those bearings look like they fit perfectly. Wow. Bearings and bushings. Can't beat that. I bet that feels like butter. We'll get hit with the copyright strike, but I guess I'll turn it off so I don't get hit as long. Man, that's pretty cool for just a prototype. Its tolerances are great. Yeah, Ed, this is true. They both need to, the bushing does need to be right. I can't believe how good that centering is with no wobble. Yeah, that was super cool. There's Grateful with his Taipan and his Pictus. There's TC again with a black and red. There's some grossness. There's some Eldris hanging on the tree. Knives Fast with the Christmas edition Kaisers. Or Kaiser. Is that Concept or Tenable? Can't tell. Oh, Kaiser Tempest Downdraft, Kaiser Drop Bear. 2 Kaisers and a Tempest Downdraft. I've got that knife, but mine looks way different without the carbon fiber. There's Panarin Design's new design. I talked to him the other day in chat asking who had his next integral, and he said nobody right now, but he did have a few knives coming out soon. Guessing this is one of them. I love his designs. He does some really cool stuff. One of my favorite new designers because of he likes same kind of similar style knives that I like, except for I like this blade shape better than that blade shape, but they're still both cool. But he has some awesome designs. I love seeing his CAD work because he just pumps out a bunch of knives, man. The Eclipse is his. The Protocol. He's got some great designs. All right, back to where we were. DZ Custom. Yep. So that reminds me, one of my Grail knives, if y'all ever run across a Kaiser Roach full size, I don't want a mini Roach. I want the big boy. I want one just like this. I need a Kaiser Roach titanium. I need one for my collection. And just seeing him put a blade hole in it made me, I want to do the same thing to the one I get, because it's got plenty of room for one, actually perfect room for one, and get rid of that giant flipper tab. But I need a Kaiser Roach. I want a titanium one. I would almost settle for a G10 one at this point of the full size. There's a guy that, and when the Atlantic Knife had them crazy price, they had them for $109 before they sold out of them. I've gotten a few on Atlantic Knife like that I was lucky enough to find before they sold out. But there's a guy on eBay with one. I'm not going to pay what he's asking. He's one of those guys that hoards knives and sells them for like 3 times what they're worth. But he has this one listed for $280. That's the one I want. Yeah, Robin, that's the one I was just talking about. This guy is one of those guys that buys knives and puts them up and charges crazy prices. I'm just not going to do it. I've been looking for one for about 1.5 years now. So keep your ears open, good buddy. Man, I don't care who you are, that's a nice looking knife. Alright, what else would I be doing if I was just sitting here relaxing on Christmas? Well, I would run over to Reddit, see what's going on over here. A lot of great knife stuff on Reddit. Pretty much anything you could think of. A Mordax just went up. I looked at it. It's got a tritium button on it too, which is pretty cool. I liked it, but not for the $199. If I could get it for $140, I would do it. I think that's what I paid for my I paid like $160 for my other ProTech, my Integrity. Titanium arcade deal. Let's see if there's any knife deals going on today. Oh, look, at large Espada. $104.59 for the AUS 10A. That's the large. I thought it was extra large. Never mind. Doesn't look like there's any deals going on. There's a nice anodized cedar. Pretty wild colors. Oh, wanted to show y'all something else. So I've got some knives that are missing coming from China, and one of them is that Rexford clone with the that I was really looking forward to seeing. The other one was my full-size FSD that I bought a second one of, but they both are lost, which really stinks. Wow, I don't know if I can wait that long. Yeah, he sent me this this morning, or in the middle of the night, which was no good. Whoops, y'all heard that noise. Sorry about that. But yeah, I got this earlier. Says this order has been lost. And then he shows me the tracking on it. In Illinois, it got lost at the SpeedX facility. Parcel lost. This morning at 1:52, or yesterday at 1:50, no, the 23rd at 1:52 p.m. So he offered me a refund pretty instantly, and then he asked me if I could wait on the next batch. And I told him I guess I'd wait on the next batch, but he had to make sure he made me a good one. I said make sure the pins are glued in properly. And then the other one is this one. Hold on just a second. Trying to bring it up. Orders. It's that one with the nice, it's this knife right here that is also lost. And I'm bummed about this one being lost. I don't really care about the FSD. But this one right here being lost kind of bums me out, because I wanted to check that one out. Good morning, MMA Jackal. Merry Christmas. But yeah, this one, the message he sent was very confusing. And I don't know if he has responded yet, but I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Yeah, he said a bunch of crazy stuff. Pretty wild. Yeah, this is what something got lost in translation, but this is what he said. And I didn't get it at all. I still don't understand what he's saying. But he said this right here. He said, friend, let me check. I said, I think this knife is lost. So he said, friend, let me check. And he said, my friend, I asked the courier here and said that you picked it up and lost it at the back. You called this number to complain about PEIC. And I was like, dude, I didn't call no number. So this is what I said. I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I said this, he said, which one of your couriers lost the delivery on the way? And I think he's making a statement saying one of the couriers lost the delivery, but it sounds like a question because he said which one. And then I put, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't call anyone or pick anything up. It never got shipped to me correctly. It stopped moving in Illinois. And he said this then. He said, friend, it's like this. I guess he needs my help to call somebody is what he's trying to get across. Finally this morning, it kind of makes sense. But he said, friend, it's like this. I lost one on the way to pick up and send it by express. Which phone number do you call to contact me? And he gave me the phone number to SpeedX. And he said, the package has gone missing during delivery. I need your help to call and inquire about it. So finally, this morning, I got the right telephone number to call. So I guess I'll call him and ask him. But the lost in translation stuff, kind of wild. But I'm mad about not getting that knife. But I'll get a refund, I guess. I'd rather have the knife, though. All right. What else are we going to talk about this Christmas morning? I don't know that I'm going to go much longer than an hour this morning. Yeah, 225 doesn't sound like a bad deal at all, Shady. What is the retail? I mean, what do they like go for brand new? 250? All right, that needs to go. All my real spider codes need to go together over here. This one. This is the one we mirror polished. It's been laying here since then. But that thing looks crazy good for the amount of time we spent on it. Oh, 315, dang. Yeah, I'm surprised how good this mirror polish came out for the 7 minutes we spent on it. All right. I keep wanting to hit that fly. I got to find a place for my Pictus. I mean, my Sicaray. Why did I say Pictus? Because I want one. This Pictus Light, one of the best pickups I've done for $100 recently. I really like this cedar as far as action and grip. The knife's a little weird. I like knives with the square part here, but they're not my favorite. Yeah, the misdemeanor, I do like it better than his other one. Or maybe he's got more than just one other one. Merry Christmas, Christopher. I got the full table today going. I should just put this back in the box it goes in with the card. All right, that problem's solved. But morning, Pete. How is Christmas going at the laid off household? I hope it's going well. Swap these over here. Merry Christmas, Audioitis. Have a great day, sir. Oh. All right. What else y'all want to talk about this Christmas morning and knife related? Let's talk about that like button. Oh, I know what we can talk about. Well, no, I don't. I know what I can talk about, personally. Little Christmas cheer. Uh-oh. Mister, what sound is that? Uh-oh. I don't have a lighter. Yeah, I do. You know it's bad when you're using a torch. Yeah, Pete, man, go enjoy time with the kids, buddy, but thanks for hopping in. Let's see if I just got a knife swap alert. Nope, but your package is on the way. Oh yeah, tomorrow I get the you know, that ether knife. I get the dang it. I get this knife tomorrow.
Bang! Knives Knives, I'm Jared, and today we're checking out a prototype that's up for pre-order right now. If you want to check it out, the pre-order is open. I'm going to give you the note on free. Some people version. It's not a horrible price, and there is a couple different options, including a milled version. So we have a harpoon. You could call it a clip point. Some people would call it a reverse tonto. I don't really believe in reverse tontos unless if they have a sharp edge here. That's a reverse tonto. This would be a clip point or a sheep's foot in my opinion, but hey, you can call it whatever you wish. It has a beautiful satin finish, a two-tone satin finish, and again, S90V. Titanium, somewhat contoured handle. All the parts are really knocked down and definitely crowned in a nice way where it is very comfortable. The jimping is very functional. Not like super sharp or anything, but it is nice and functional. It does work. Phenomenal access to a lock bar. Ooh, nice comfortable disengagement. Great access to the hole and the fuller. So you can go in the hole right here.
Wow, the action looks really good on that thing.
The fuller, because this fuller has a nice sharp edge on it, which is
good. You're getting yours, Nick T, tomorrow also?
Work great. Then you also have a front flipper with jimping
Did you
all
get
the
the
way up
milled
and all the
version?
way around. You can tell he has
I got the plain
experienced good and
Jane,
bad
just like
front
that
flippers. or, you know, watches the reviews, one of the two, because this is a great front flipper. It works great. Great position, great texturing. Love that it has all the jimping that it has. Makes it much easier if you're going to do the reach over like that. The blade is a big broad blade, you know, compared to the slim handle, but I also kind of like that. Balance point is about right there. T8 hardware all the way around, and it does have a great clip. Nice and smooth, very wide, slim right here, which is going to help it have a bit more spring.
Yeah, I like lots of
right? When
things
it's really
about that
thick
knife.
right here, that tends to keep it too strong. So this is a well-balanced clip. And if you look, the ramp is far away from this cutout right here. But even though, if it was on top of it, there's no corners. He had it ramped, so that's always a good touch, because if it is going to get caught there, it's going to be because of hard corners. And in this case, it doesn't have that. Titanium backspacer, lots of milling in the inside, and man, this thing is basically, I'm not going to say guillotine, but it's got almost damn near fall shut action. Like when I disengage it, you can see it'll come down. And yes, I can get it to land in the safe spot if I hold all the way up to the tippity top of that lock bar. But if I hold lower, the edge will come down and it will hit the nail. Now, it's not that big of a deal. And by the time, that's a pretty far drop. So most people would slow it down by moving out of the way. But you don't have to do that. You can just let it go to right there.
It's the BMK Ether.
You can hold it because you have the front flipper, so you can hold it, maintain it, you know, and then drop. But once you get past the detent, which is nice and early, which I like to see, at least early for this model, you can see it is pretty much a fall shut action, or at least close to it. It's definitely...
Yeah, it's the BMK Ether. It's that knife that we looked at 6 months ago, but he had a weird ordering system where you had to email him. We looked at it on Reddit right here, and there's the milled version that Nick T got. But he's offering, so yeah, he had a weird, it's Best Tech OEM. 7.9, 3 3/8 inch blade. Oh yeah, and it's I think it's is it Magna Cut? Oh no, S90V. Yep, it's that knife right there. And he had a pre-order of it. Did I follow him? Nope. So there's the two versions. Right now, all you got to do is message him and he'll send you an invoice. Oh, so it is Magna Cut? I can't remember why I thought it was Magna Cut. It's all good, Christopher. But yeah, yeah, Magna Cut. So it is Magna Cut now. And they're $330 to your door. Yeah, thank you, Christopher. I thought I wasn't crazy when I said that. I like it a lot. It's a good size knife. Alright. What else? Yeah, I spoke with him 3 days ago when he sent mine. It'll be here today, I hope. I mean, tomorrow. Why'd I say today? My nights get... I keep thinking it's Friday for some reason. No clue why I keep thinking it's Friday. Any of y'all getting any cool knives for Christmas? Is your significant other getting you anything knife related? Be cool to see how good some of the partners do on picking knives. Oh, sorry, Nick. I forgot. Yeah, I did see it, but I'd like to show it because it is nice. So let's go look at it. Good call. I forgot you said that a second ago. Y'all have to repeat things in chat. Doesn't bother me at all. There was a video last night on it. Somebody put out. There's one of the pretty ones. I mean, that's a gorgeous knife. The one in the video, I think, was black. Somebody put the factory. That one's only $375 right now. I think it was a little short for me. No, it's 8.2. Wow. You got yours yesterday? It is super nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I would get that version if I got one. I don't need to spend the money at the moment, but man, it's pretty. See what the element is. Oh, that's the one with the... I guess we could see them all up here. Yeah, so... Dark matter. I think the artifact was in somebody's video. What's the name of yours? Is it the... Oh, you got the element? Guess you got the element. I like how he named each model something different. That's kind of cool. He's gonna run out of a naming convention when he or did you get the entity? Maybe you got the entity. What looks similar to the Evo and Padre? That Ether? Is this the DLC? Which one's which? Yeah, DLC. You probably got this one, the entity. Co-Bunny? Yeah, show us a picture of that collection sometime. Since it's possibly the best one in the world, I want to see it. That is a cool looking knife, though. All right. I wanted to see if he had anything that he posted coming up. Oh, I know which one we need to figure out when it's coming out is the oh, what's the name of it? I don't remember. Go down here. Whoops. The Kaiser, the big Militol. What is the name of it? I cannot remember the name of it. Somebody's face just keeps popping up. Oh, goodness. Look at the preview on that one, Ed. That's pretty funny. All right, down here somewhere, we were talking to him. Right here. What's the name of that knife?
Is this?
Okay.
And it's basically going to start about here and just wrap right around to the bottom.
Here,
It's going to be a full backspace.
Are you Canadian?
I am, sir.
A little
Jonathan
place for the
Style.
clip that's like lock in.
It's already
there.
It's already there.
No, I meant on the clip.
Oh, you'll be able to just switch the insert from left to right.
Oh, so the back. Okay, yeah, I didn't see. I
The
couldn't see the
insert's
screw.
actually
Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool. I didn't know it was that is awesome. The one thing I love about
She
your
said it might
inlays,
come out next quarter. You think
within the next quarter, yes. Yeah, 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months?
It's called the, what is the heck is it? What's the name of it? Somebody give me the name. I think I walk up.
All right, 2. They got an awesome new Kaiser called the Serpentine prototype.
Serpentine. Yeah, so when is the Kaiser Serpentine coming out? It's not out yet. But that's the one I was looking at at Blade Show.
Just prototypes of the show.
Looks like you can tell it's his design.
Yeah, what do we got?
The one that's got stock everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
We have like so many people on his live streams every day that are just like waiting for that to be in stock.
Oh, man, it's a good one. I love the blade shape. And I like the purple anno, too.
It's such a good detail, right?
Right.
Yeah, I want a Serpentine. All right, guys. It is Christmas, man. I don't feel like going real long today. We went like 2.5 hours yesterday. What do you mean you got videos on this channel? Oh. You mean your channel? Huh? Okay. Do you have any ones with your collection on there?
Hello, today I'd like to show you my Wakizashis, the Cold Steel Tactical Wakizashi Machete and the APOC Survival Wakizashi. And these are both like perfect, I think. Like these are really both perfect items, and like the Cold Steel one is cheaper. I think it's like $40, and what I think is really cool
Good
about
morning, Fred
the Cold Steel
DeLug.
one
Merry
is that
Christmas.
it was made in South Africa. Like that's just crazy, and it gives this sword so much aura, I think. And but this one is also really good as well. It has a slightly large.
Why aren't we seeing anything move? Oh,
Hello, a guy
see it
named
moving.
Mike Wallace, but I'm not too familiar with it. I think they have like some of the same knife designers from Cold Steel, so
I thought the top cell. Okay. We saw the top cell, but is that really the same knife? Maybe they changed it a little bit. Good morning, Sean. Merry Christmas, Sean and Trouble Bunny. Why does it look so different to me?
Just prototypes of the show.
All right. Yeah, everything about that looks different. The blade's cantered instead of straight. I don't like how it canters down. And the inlay is way different. The lock bar, the finger cutout is pretty much the same, although it looks bigger on this one. And that knife just looks overall bigger. What size is this one? I think this is a smaller knife. Yeah, 7.15. This can't be the same knife. This has got to be a different version, because that canter on the blade, I don't know. Maybe they scaled it down and curved the blade down. I don't know what they did, but I don't like it nearly as much as I like that one. And I don't know why. I kind of just wanted a big Militol. But yeah, good call on that. Maybe they dropped this one first, and they're still going to drop the other one, but... Or maybe they decided to change it a little because it looked too much like a big Militol. This one definitely doesn't look like a Militol, so... Alright, well that's cool.
I guess that's part of why they're similar. Like, this is the Demko Bowie, and it's really nice. They have Andrew Demko working for them, and they have another guy named Mike Wallace, but I'm not too familiar with that. And my favorite thing from them are the katana set with the Odachi. These are the only katanas outside of cold steel that I've really wanted to get, because I like this. They call these survival katanas. I really like this minimalist style. Like this, if I was to make a katana, this is exactly how I would make it. Well, maybe not these things, but I still like these little things they have here. But yeah, you can buy these as a set on APOC's website for, I forget how much, but it's not super expensive. And like, I think these and the cold steel tactical katana machete set, these are like my two favorite things like available right now. So,
I don't know, William.
Yeah, I
why is your
definitely
screen
recommend
black? Well, that's cool, man. I'll go check out your videos. Y'all go subscribe to Co-Bunny X. But I think we're going to start wrapping this one up, and I'm going to let everybody enjoy their Christmas. Just wanted to make sure I popped on here and at least did a stream this morning. We got to keep the streak going. So 3 weeks from this Saturday is the 1 year, episode 365. 3 weeks from Saturday. So we got to keep going, even on Christmas. I enjoy talking to y'all every morning, and Christmas is no different. But yeah, I would tell you to get out and do something today, but not many places are open. So can't do much today, but relax, which is also fine. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about making these two two new fixed blades. That one and this one. My take on the Overland X, except with a thumb ramp and a little bit different blade shape. And that's a big boy, almost 9 inches. But I want to use some of that steel to make me a big knife. So this is going to be my big one. And I'll change the handle. It won't look like that, but the blade will. And then this one, about 8 1/4 inches. And it looks like it's going to fit the hand nicely. This one is pretty big in the hand. As you can see, I tried to feel how it felt, whether it would be comfortable. The layout's good. Don't know what I'm going to... I made a gentle curve all the way down. You can see the blade. It's got a plunge line here. Please play the video you sent on Instagram. Okay. I don't ever use my Instagram, and I should, I guess.
Do we have here?
Oh, okay. Guess this is the video you want me to play. Here we go. Go into it.
Do we have here? Case cutlery. Harley Davidson. Oh yeah. That's 35 yen. Awesome. Nice knife. Easy access to the lock bar. Excellent detent. That's 35 yen. Great blade steel.
Yeah, that looks
Very
all
nice
right.
choice. Thank you very much, Zeb. Made my
Oh, you got that as a
Christmas
gift? That's an awesome
Do
gift.
we have here? Case cutlery. Harley
Yeah, that's cool.
Davidson.
Whoops. Yeah, that's a cool picture. Merry Christmas, Fred. Merry Christmas, Stephen Parks. Maybe Santa did it. Well, that's awesome, William. That's a good friend to have. And who knows, I might scale these down a little. They are kind of big. I mean, it's a fixed blade the same size. Well, that blade is pretty big. I don't know. It is what it is. Looking at it next to the Evo, now I don't feel like they're either one giants. Man, this thing is so nice. I can't wait till my second one comes in so I can see if they're all this good. I haven't heard anybody that got one that said it thought it was bad. I love this thing though. I like it way better with this deep carry clip and not that crazy clip that comes with it. This is the MXG gear. They make a solid one and one with the little hole in it. I like the hole so you can see the milling. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna get off here and enjoy my Christmas day. Hope y'all have a good one. Thanks for joining me this morning. If you hadn't smashed that like button, I invite you to do so on your way out. It will help the algorithm and help me, and I would appreciate it. If y'all need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Blade Alchemy for you at gmail.com. Having to light another cigarette with a torch. It's kind of crazy. Drummer, have a good day, sir. Mr. William, Mr. Fred, Mr. Steven, Mr. B. Shady. Anybody else that's still here and kicking in there? Mr. Ed, for sure. Mr. Whalen. Mr. Sean and Miss Trouble Bunny. Toe Bunny X. Appreciate you showing me that video. It's telling me you had videos. Nick T. Have a good day, sir. Christopher. Robin. Thank you, guys. MMA Jackal, thanks for hopping in this morning. Malcolm, I didn't see your question up there earlier. Is that G10 scales? Dang, I wish I would have seen that. Sorry. I'll try to answer you next time. TC, have a good day, sir. Yeah, I missed a bunch of Malcolm's comments. Audioitis. Thank you, sir. Gonzo, Andrew. Had quite a few people in the chat this morning. Scott. Yeah, appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas. We'll do it again tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good one.